Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang kelas, selamat datang di channel YouTube saya, Iri Channel, yaitu sebuah channel YouTube pendidikan yang menyediakan konten-konten pembelajaran. Di antaranya konten pembelajaran berupa materi writing 1. Tapi jangan lupa kelas sebelumnya buat subscribe dan aktifkan tombol loncengnya. Okay, writing class. I would like to give explanation about fundamental of the problem students writing. This is the first material in our lesson in writing 1. Before we should know how about another in writing skills, I would like to give you some explanation, the simple explanation about writing. What is the meaning of writing? What is the writing? And what is the component in writing skill? Okay, class. For the first, fundamental of the problem students writing. Okay, I would like to give you a theory about writing. Class, I teach you about writing skill for the verse from Brown. The reference of writing skill I take from Brown. Brown say or Brown argues from that book in 2001 that writing is playing words. Brown say it is a complicated skill requiring both systematic knowledge. There is the knowledge of the language learned, which include vocabulary, grammar or structure, spelling or orthography, and then the second is non-systematic knowledge. There are two components in writing skill based on Brown reference. For the first, called systematic knowledge, and the second is non-systematic knowledge. In the systematic knowledge, there are three components that we should know. For the first, vocabulary, and then grammar or structure, and the last is spelling or orthography. That are three components in systematic knowledge based on the Brown reference. In the second is non-systematic knowledge. In non-systematic knowledge, we should know there is knowledge of the field or cultural context. So we should creating our thinking to write something. Okay, class, back on the first sentence. In the first sentence, there is playing word. What is the meaning of playing words? In the practice of this skill, we will use sentence, make the text or everything that we can write. So it's mean that playing word. And then Brown say writing skill it's complicated skill. What is the meaning? How about complicated skill? Okay, as we know that another skill in English like reading skill, like listening skill, like speaking skill and writing itself. Okay, I would like to give the simple explanation first about reading skill. Reading skill, it is skill in the process. When we practice of reading, we will not need some idea. We just read based on the text maybe, sentence maybe, or book. Not idea, not create in reading skill. And the second, like listening skill. Next simple explanation of listening skill. It is similar with reading skill. We will not need some idea, just listen, some voice tool maybe, listen from native, not idea, not create to, like reading. So, my conclusion, both of skill is simple. Simple. And then, in the third is speaking skill. It is some skill when we practice, we need some idea. Speaking skill. We should thinking something. We should create. In another hand, in the practice of speaking skill, we face wrong of the meaning or mistake some the rule or face other problem. We can give explanation more or review about our mistakes automatically and fastly after we say that is speaking skill. And how about the writing skill itself? It is complicated skill because we need idea, we need create thinking to practice, and we face some the problem, we face wrong of the meaning, we face mistake, and then we cannot to give some explanation or review after practice or after write finished. So this is writing called complicated skill, and there are many differences between three skill first. Okay class, continue to explanation about systematic knowledge and non-systematic knowledge. For the first, systematic knowledge. In the component of systematic knowledge, we know there is a vocabulary first, grammar structure, and then spelling and orthography. Okay, for the first, I would like give you a simple explanation about vocabulary. Why in writing skill we should have a skill about vocabulary. Vocabulary is how many the word that we know or understand based on the meaning, that is vocabulary. And then grammar and structure. Grammar and structure is the rule in English. So we should has a capabilities about the rule in English language. It is used in English language. And then spelling and orthography. What is the meaning of spelling and orthography? It is skill, any link with oral or speaking. What is the linking writing with spelling? If we will to write the word, we should know how to spell it, so we can easy to write. It is about writing skill, there is combination with spelling and orthography. And then next, sorry, I would like to give you explanation about non-systematic knowledge. In the non-systematic knowledge, it is about field and cultural context. In the field or cultural context is the meaning of when we write something, we should combination with our idea, our thinking, maybe our experience. In our idea, in our thinking, in our experience, this all of this we can create in the word, especially in writing skill. So in writing skill, use experience, use idea, and of course use some of the thinking. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. Next material, next explanation, of course, in the next video. Thank you class. I close. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.